It's time for the Super Bowl. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 9 of this Jacksonville Jaguars Madden 23 Fantasy Draft Franchise Series. And today, I'm obviously playing the Super Bowl here in this Jacksonville Jaguars, or here in my Jacksonville Jaguars Madden 23 Fantasy Draft Franchise Series. It is the last episode of this series, regardless if we win or lose this game, because it's a Super Bowl of season number 1. I am not going to be doing a season number 2 because it's, well, by the time you guys are watching this, it will be June. Filming this on May 31st, but by the time you guys are watching it, it's going to be June. It's the middle of the football off season, and you know Madden 24, then that's Madden, which is Madden 24. It will be coming out in what, like 2.5 months, because usually it's like mid to late August. So this is the last episode of the series, regardless of if we win or lose the Super Bowl. Yeah. We're about to play the Detroit Lions here in the Super Bowl. Obviously, it's a fantasy draft franchise, so that's the only reason that the Lions are actually in the Super Bowl. As they went 13-4 in the regular season, we went 10-6-1. The game is in, like I said, I haven't said it yet, but the game is in Arizona, State Farm Stadium, home of the Arizona Cardinals, in Glendale, Arizona. Let's look at the yearly awards quickly before we get into the game, because I'm kind of on a time crunch, so I kind of got to get this game started as quickly as possible. MVP, Jimmy Garoppolo, of the Buffalo Bills. Coach of the Year, Dan Campbell of the Lions, who obviously we're about to play the Lions in the Super Bowl. I was second, so you have the top two. Dan Campbell, the Lions head coach, won Coach of the Year. And then Dash C, the Jaguars head coach, the other head coach in the Super Bowl, was second. And then AFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Keenan Allen. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Breece Hall. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kayvon Thibodeaux, I think. I might be completely botching that name, from the Patriots. NFC, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Trent McDuffie. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Desmond Ridder on the Lions. Defensive Player of the Year, T.J. Watt on the Giants. Offensive Player of the Year, K.J. Hamler of the Rams. So yeah, and then I think there's a cutscene for Super Bowl Media Day. As we did get to the Super Bowl, we did win the AFC South. Did not get a first round bye though. Remember, only the first seeds, the 1 seeds, did a first round bye. So it's a full playoff picture, as we were the 3 seed in the AFC. The Lions were the 1 seed in the NFC, as we beat the Texans 38-17 in Jacksonville. Then we won the game of the year, in my opinion, against the Bills 39-38 in overtime. Check that video out if you haven't yet. Just because it's a Super Bowl, I'm gonna put all 3 episodes, the video of the wild card game, the divisional round game, and the AFC Championship game. All 3 of those videos will be in the eye in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. So we beat the Texans in the wild card round 38-17 in Jacksonville. Then we hosted the Bills in the divisional round, won the game of the year, in my opinion, 39-38 in overtime. Went for a 2-point conversion and a win in overtime, and we got it. We won the game 39-38 in overtime. Then we went up to Pittsburgh and played the number 1 seeded Steelers and beat them 17-14. And then the Lions obviously got a first round bye because they were the 1 seed. Beat the Giants 31-21 in Detroit, and then beat the 49ers 37-34 in Detroit. So they beat the Giants by 10, and then they beat the 49ers by 3. And then we beat the Texans by 21. Then we beat the Bills by 1. And then we beat the Steelers by 3. So that's the playoff picture. Now let's get into the Super Bowl Media Day cutscene. Yeah, participate in Super Bowl Media Day, and then we'll get into the Super Bowl itself. So like I said, we're 10-6-1. They were 13-4. You're the first coach ever to lead the Jaguars to the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's the first ever Super Bowl appearance for the Jaguars. What does that mean to you? For the organization, for the fans? I don't know with the fans, because it's the first ever Super Bowl appearance for the Jaguars, and we're trying to win our first ever Super Bowl in our first ever Super Bowl appearance. You have our 10 staff points. So yeah, first ever Super Bowl appearance, and we're trying to win our first Super Bowl. The Jaguars are in their first Super Bowl appearance. And fun fact, this is the first Super Bowl appearance for both of these teams. The Lions and the Jaguars have never been to the Super Bowl. And these are both. This is the Jaguars and Lions. Or both this Super Bowl is both the Jaguars and the Lions' first ever Super Bowl appearance. One team will win their first ever Super Bowl in their first ever appearance, and one will not, obviously. And hopefully we're the team that wins it. Let's get into the big game right now. Play full game, obviously, because it's a big game. Last episode of the series, regardless of if we win or lose the Super Bowl, we're in 87 overall. They're in 86 overall, so basically the same. They have Cooper Kupp, Khalil Mack. I did not know that. Stephon Gilmore. But we have Devontae Adams. So you have Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp, one on each team. And then we also have Derrick Henry, Micah Hyde. So these two teams are the perfect two teams to play each other in the Super Bowl down in Arizona. Play calling hands, still semi-pro, and still is not semi-pro. Still is all-pro. The play call is enhanced, and the game style is simulation. And like I said, the skill level is all-pro, which is one step below all Madden. So it's not going to be easy. The first game was pretty easy against Houston, but in Buffalo, that was a dogfight, and then Pittsburgh was a dogfight as well. Let's watch the presentation. Alan Roach, Super Bowl 57. Desmond Ridder? Well, didn't Desmond Ridder won Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC? I know he was on the Lions, but I didn't realize Desmond Ridder was their quarterback. So our quarterback is Derek Carr. Their quarterback is Desmond Ridder, who's a rookie. So a rookie led his team to the Super Bowl. But obviously he has some good players around him, like Cooper Kupp, and then on defense they have Stephon Gilmore, Khalil Mack. There's 52, which I'm not sure who 52 is. They also might have Quay Walker, maybe, because you can see Walker right there, number 7. Here's a coin toss. So this is the Lions, and this is both the Lions and Jaguars' first ever Super Bowl appearance. And there's a coin toss, as there's Desmond Ridder and Derek Carr and the referee, and just everyone's clapping, but they never say who won the toss and then who gets the ball first. There's Jones and there's Cooper Kupp. Not sure who Jones is. Looks like we did the ball first because I'm pretty sure that's the Lions kicker right there, and it is. Let's get into the game. Looks like we did the ball first, which I'd rather that they got the ball first, because if they did, we would get the ball to start the second half, but we did the ball first, so let's try to did it open and drive touchdown to start off the Super Bowl. As we're on your way here in Super Bowl 57. And it's returned by Patrick Peterson from the 3-yard line. And he's up to the 33-yard line. Return of 30. 4 seconds into the Super Bowl. And here comes Derek Carr and the Jaguars offense. Here we go. First ever Super Bowl appearance, like I said, for both of these teams. One team will win it. One team will not. Hopefully we're the team that wins it. Here we go. Go Jaguars. Not Lions. Here we go. Here we go, there's a throw, and it's intercepted off a defender, and that's so unlucky, as the receiver had it, and then the hit jarred it loose, and then it hit the back of my receiver's. Yeah, you didn't see it. You gotta be kidding me. The receiver had it, the hit jarred it loose, and then the ball hit the back of the receiver, never hit the ground, and it went right into the hands of a Detroit defender. So The hit jarred it loose, then it hit the back of the receiver, and then went right into the Detroit player's hands. And good play. Got about a yard. But our first play from scrimmage in the Super Bowl. Notable inactives for the Jaguars: Chris Godwin, OBJ, and someone else. And so, yeah, that's unfortunate we don't have OBJ or Chris Godwin and someone else, too. I didn't see the third guy. Here we go, and they're all running again. And, oh, no. For a second, I thought he was gone, but he got 13. I believe that's Jamal Williams. Or it's Jay Williams. I think that's Jamal. 13 down to the 24 of Jacksonville. 6-minute quarters, by the way. 6-minute quarters. We're just over a minute into the game. And play action. Oh, did block to prevent the sack. And it's Jefferson. I think that's Van Jefferson. Down to the 7. First and goal, Detroit. That was a good block on that Jaguars player. If he didn't block him, if the Detroit player didn't block him, that would have been a sack. Here we go. 5 wide for Ritter. And here's a throw. It's caught. Touchdown, Lions. And apparently this team has T.J. Hawkinson, who in real life was in the Lions, but then got traded to the Vikings. And that interception by Carr, which is super unlucky, results in 7 for Detroit. And the Lions strike first here in Super Bowl 57. And the kick by the Lions kicker is right down the middle. 4 plays, 37 yards, a minute 38 seconds, results in 7 for Detroit. And now the Jaguars get the ball back, letting them match that touchdown with a touchdown of their own. And here's Peterson from about 2 yards deep in the end zone. And Peterson, another good return up to the 30-yard line. That's about a 32, 33-yard return. And here's our second drive. Let's start with a run here. Halfback dive, start with a run, so there's no interception. And remember, we have Derrick Henry, so he can bowl some people over. Here's Henry. Henry got 6, or excuse me, 5. Send it down at 5. Here we go. I mean, that was super unlucky. That was an interception. That was 100% just bad luck. It wasn't Carr's fault. Here we go. There's a throw to triangle, and he's got it. 14 yards, first down. Our first down of the game, and first completion for Carr. As I saw, triangle was open, up to the 49-yard line, approaching the halfway point of the quarter. And here's a catch by Adams. He got popped, but held on to the ball. So we have 2 superstars, Cooper Kupp on the line. Like I said, two superstar wide receivers, Derek Carr, or excuse me, Devontae Adams on our side, Cooper Kupp on the other side. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a throw to the end zone, and that was broken up. Good defense. It was one-on-one. That's why I went for it. If it wasn't offside, I wouldn't throw it. Well, you wouldn't think. If it wasn't one-on-one, I wouldn't try it. Here we go. Here's Henry. Henry, flag is down. As he got about 15, but that's probably going to be a hold-in or a legal block in the back. And it's a hold. Gotta be kidding me. And now it's on it's on our left tackle, Charles Leno Jr. And it's 2nd and 18. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So 2nd and 18, back at the 48 here. I'm running it here to try to make it 3rd and manageable. And Henry, they got 7, so now it's 3rd and 12. So here we go. I mean, if we can hit like 5 yards, we might go for it, or we could kick a field goal. Because our kicker is Justin Tucker. So I mean, just can't hit a sack here. Here we go. And open his triangle again. First down. Oliver, one of our tight ends. First down as we got about 15 on 3rd and 12 to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Jacksonville, with 1:25 to go in the quarter. Here's Henry. Come on. And there's an injured Detroit player, Moreland. But man, if he hit my own lineman, if I didn't hit my own lineman, that would have been not a touchdown probably, but it would have been like 10 yards. Here we go. Here's a throw. It's caught in stride. Higby, one of our other tight ends, down to the 9. 1st and goal, Jacksonville. As we're on the move, looking to tie the game. Under 1 to go in the first quarter. That was a 10-yard reception for Higby. And now Henry's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And the Jaguars come back with a touchdown of their own. And we are within an extra point of tying the game. And we are an extra point away from tying the game. And hopefully I didn't miss this, and I did not, because there's no wind inside State Farm Stadium. And it's a 7-7 game. Rushing touchdown, 9-yard rushing touchdown for Henry. And we're tied. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-7. Here we go, and that will be a touchback. Here we go. Come on, D. Yes, I know we did have a touchdown on our first drive, but also it was because unlucky interception. Or lucky interception for them, unlucky for us. Here we go. Come on, here's a throw. It's caught. And he got about 9 yards and 2.5 feet. Now, second in inches. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. This might be the last play, maybe. Depends if it's what happens. Here we go. And it's a run. And he got about 5. First and 10. Detroit. And now it'll probably be the end of the first quarter. And it will be the end of the first quarter. 7-7 game. And the Lions have the ball. Here we go. 1 down, 3 to go. 7-7 game. Come on, D. We need to stop here. Or even better, a turnover. Come on. Ritter in the backfield. Williams to his left. And they're going to run within him again. 4 rushes, 27 yards already. That was 9 yards. There's Dan Campbell, who won Coach of the Year. Dash C, our head coach, was second for Coach of the Year. And now another run. And he only got about a yard. He only needed a yard, though. Up to the 50-yard line, first down Detroit. And remember, they did the ball after halftime, too. So this is a big drive right now with 5 minutes to go in the half. Here we go. Come on, D. Get the pressure on Ritter. Remember, he's a rookie quarterback, but no pressure. That's Williams, a running back he dumps it down to. 12 yards, first down again. Come on, we need some pressure here. Under center is Ritter. 2 guys in the backfield. And he's going to step back. He's going to get a throw. It's caught. Hawkinson, 8 yards, 7 down and 2. But come on, D. Come on. Four minutes to go in the half. Here we go, boys. Here's a run. And Williams bowled forward for the first down. Down to the 27, under 4 to go in the half, and they did the ball after halftime, and they're driving. Come on, D. Let's go. I don't like this defense. Here we go. And another run by Williams. Almost looked like you wanted to pitch it or something. Okay, let's get out of this defense. I don't like this defense. Okay, I like this defense better. Here we go. Halfway through the second quarter, this is a lot of plays here on this drive. Good play. 3rd and 3 as he got no gain. Here we go. 3rd and 3 now. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Ritter finds a guy, and he gets by another guy. Good tackle at the 1-yard line by number 20. Saved the touchdown. But he's down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Detroit, as we could not stop him on 3rd and 3. And now, first and goal from the 1, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. 7-7 game, but the Lions are on the doorstep. As this has been a long drive. A lot of plays, a lot of runs that keep the clock moving. Here we go. First and goal from the 1, 2 minutes to go. And here's a run by Williams, and he's untouched. Touchdown, Detroit. Okay, there's like 1:58 to go. Yeah, actually 1:59 to go. We have all 3 timeouts. We need to respond with a touchdown of our own, especially because they did the ball after halftime. And the extra point is good, and we're down by 7 again. 14-7 Lions. That was almost a 5-minute drive. A lot of plays, a lot of runs that kept the clock moving. 1:59, all 3 timeouts. We need a touchdown of our own, especially because the Lions did the ball after halftime. And this will be Peterson from the 4-yard line. And Peterson again! Almost busted it up to the 36. Gain of a return of about, 32 yards? Here we go. From the 36, 154 on the clock. We need a touchdown here. We got one on our last drive. Here's a throw, and that almost is intercepted. Come on. We need a touchdown here, boys. Here we go. Triangle is open, and he made the catch. I thought he was out of bounds, but he's in bounds. Good play. Oh no, they're reviewing it. Oh shoot. It's a booth review because it's done 2 minutes ago in the half. So it would be 1st and 10, or it would be 3rd and 10 if it's incomplete. He looked in bounds to me. I can't really see the feet because it doesn't get that low. 1, 2. I think that's a catch. Now, I'm not trying to be biased or anything for the Jaguars, but that lady got 2 feet down. That was Oliver. Yeah, it will stand. As here's the call. It stands. One because they already said 1st down at the top. We're at their 44-yard line. They did 2 feet down. Good job by Oliver to stay in bounds. Or to get 2 feet down, man. Here we go. Here's O'Shaughnessy, one of our other tight ends, down to the 28-yard line. I want to score, but I don't want to give Detroit any time. Here we go. Here's a throw, and it's caught! Henry down to the 7 with 1:12 to go. Yeah, I want to score, but also I don't want to give Detroit like any time. Did stay in bounds. There's 55 seconds to go. We have all 3 timeouts here. Here's Henry, and Henry's in again. Touchdown. Jaguars touchdown. Our 2nd touchdown of the game. Derrick Henry has them both on the ground. Derrick Henry has both of our touchdowns on the ground. And we have tied the game again if we can make the extra point. But there's still 50 seconds to go. Lions have all 3 timeouts, and they did the ball after halftime. But I had the score there. You never know. 14-14, 50 seconds to go in the 1st half, as Henry has both of our touchdowns on the ground. Here we go. Come on, D. No points, especially because they did the ball after halftime. Here we go, and that will be a touchback. All 3 timeouts for the Lions and for both teams. 25. They're starting from the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts and 50 seconds. Come on, boys. Keep them in bounds to force them to do no huddle or force them to use a timeout. And that ball's caught, but he only got 5 yards, and they have to use a timeout. That's at 5 seconds, and 1 timeout used for the Lions. But also, obviously, it's not they need a touchdown. They only need a field, or they don't really need anything. But they could just do a field goal. Come on, D. Come on. And wide open is Jefferson, and they use their 2nd timeout, but they're already at our 44 with 40 seconds to go. I mean, how open is he gonna be, dude? I mean, come on. And here's a throw. It's caught. Cup down to the 36. 30 seconds to go. They're not using their last timeout. And now there's 20 seconds to go. I mean, they're probably going to get at least 3 here, but just cannot let them get 7. Here's a throw. Pick it off! And it's 3rd down now. 13 seconds. That was a lobber. Here we go. 13 seconds. 3rd and 1 now. I have 1 timeout left, though. Come on. Knock him out of field goal range. That ball's caught. Down to the 24. 9 seconds. They call our final timeout. It's going to be about a, 41-yard field goal. They're not kick it right now. They probably are. They are going to kick it right now. I'm going to ice them. It's 41-yard field goal, and they did the ball after halftime, so. Here we go. 41 yards from the right hash. And the kick is good. Right down the middle. 17-14 Lions in the final seconds of the half. The 41-yard field goal is good, and they did the ball after halftime. 5 seconds to go. We're down by 3 again. But at least we held them to 3. Obviously, if there was more time, they might have got 7. Here's Peterson from about the 9-yard line. 3 seconds. And he won't do it. He's tapped out the 34. 1 second. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, why not? Hail Mary. Have prevent defense out there. Last play of the half, bar defensive foul. Imagine if we can force it a DPI down there. It's a spot foul if there is. Here we go. Last play of the half, bar defensive foul. I'm throwing it into a maze of people, and that ball is incomplete. We're at halftime. 17-14 Lions, and the Lions get the ball after halftime. And here's the halftime show by Jonathan Coachman. Here's the EA Sports halftime by Jonathan Coachman. 17-14 Lions. Not over yet. 12 minutes to go here in the Super Bowl. Who's going to win the Vince Lombardi Trophy and who's not? 12 minutes to go. They did the ball to start the second half. We need a stop here as we're down by 3 and a touchdown to make it a 2-score game, and that would be a big score. So we have to hold them to a field goal or less here. Stop them, or field goal, stop them, or turnover. Here we go. Here we go, and here's a run, and good tackle by Hyde. 5 yards, good open field tackle, 7 down and 5. Come on, boys. Who wants it more? Come on, 5 wide for Ritter. We need a sack. And here's a throw, and it's caught. I mean, he only has 1 incomplete pass, which was that lob pass late in the first half. That's his only incomplete pass. I mean, we can't guard, and they're finding holes in the zone, and we can't get pressure. Come on. Pressure! That ball's caught by Cup, and he's down to the 37. I mean, come on! Come on. We need the pressure to come. We need the pressure to come. Yeah, I mean, in this game, they've only had... Come on. 2nd down and 4. 4 minutes to go in the third. We need a stop. Hold them at least 3. Come on, we need the pressure. How is that guy so open? And he's down to the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. We're not going to win this game. Because, yeah, our offense has scored every drive except for the first drive where that was that lucky interception for the Lions. But our defense cannot do anything. Here's a run by the fullback, and he is down to the 1. He looked in, but apparently he's short. So now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. This is going to make it a 2-score game if they can get in. Ritter in the backfield, but he's probably handing this off, and he's going to get in. And Williams is in. Told you. And the Lions are up by 9. The difference in this game is that interception on our first drive where it went off the back of our receiver and into the defender's hands. And we're down by 10. 2:53 to go in the third. Come on, we need a touchdown. Well, any score, but preferably a touchdown. And then we need a stop. Come on. Touchdown and then a stop. Here we go. Here's Peterson as we did the ball. This is the first time we have the ball in the second half. Peterson! Peterson almost busted it again. Every time he's returned, it's at least like a 30-yard return. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Here's a throw, and it's caught by Ford. I don't know who that Ford is. Henry has both of our touchdowns, by the way. Derrick Henry does, our running back, on the ground. Here we go, almost at midfield. 2:20 to go in the third. And I'm going to run for it, and I'm going to get 4 yards, which is better than nothing. I'm not going to force anything, because if we don't score on this drive, I think it's over. I mean, yeah, field goal or touchdown, but preferably a touchdown. If we don't get anything, it's over. So our defense can't do anything. Here's a throw, Higby, and I think that's a first down. It is. So they're 41, 145 to go in the third. Their offense is not a problem. That interception was lucky. It's just our defense cannot do anything right now. Here's Henry. Henry sits, rushes 32 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Second down and 6. 1 minute to go in the third. Man, here we go. Here's a throw. It's caught. Adams. I believe he's only short. 3rd and inches. Give it to Henry. Half a minute to go in the third. Here's Henry. He's got the first down. Down to the 27. I'm going to hurry it up here. Just to try to do another play here in the quarter. Here we go. Here's a throw. Open his circle. And he's done it. But there's a flag down. But I believe Higby held on to it and was in bounds. But I'm not sure what the flag is. And a personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. It's on Gilmore, but it's a touchdown either way. As if I accepted it, it was a touchdown. If I declined it, it was a touchdown. So it's a touchdown either way. Even if I accepted it, even if I declined it, it was still a touchdown. So it was a touchdown if I accepted it or declined it. And I don't know where the... And okay, the kick is good. I don't know where the meter was. The meter was like screwed up, but the kick is good, and it's a 3-point game late in the third quarter. And I'm not sure. Okay, well, here we go. Here's the kick. Now the meter's back to normal. I don't know why the meter was screwed up on that last one. 7 seconds to go, and we're within 3, and that's another touchback because it's out of the end zone. But now we need to stop here, boys. Season's on the line. 6 and change to go. Here we go. And here we go. And come on, make the tackle, not 3. End of the third quarter. We headed the 4th. Lions are up by 3 here in the Super Bowl. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go here in the season and here in the Super Bowl. Who wants it more? Second down and 7 from the 28. And they're audible in. Here's a throw and it's caught. And now Cup might be gone. And Cup is gone. Touchdown. That's a 62-yard touchdown for Cup. 70. I said 62 yards, 72 yards. And we're down by 9 again. And the kick is good, and we're down 31-21. There's no damn defense. Here we go. Well, that was a 2-play drive that lasted a total of like 15 seconds. I mean, we have no defense. They scored on every drive. 4 touchdowns and a field goal. Peterson! And I believe the kicker brought him down up to the 31. 5:47 to go. I mean, we need to score in the next 2-3 minutes and then actually get a stop. The offense isn't the problem. It's our defense. Here's a throw. It's caught. Higby. And already in one play, he's already in the Detroit, already at midfield. No huddle here. And I'm going to run out of bounds, not 1 yard after all that. 5 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. We're down by 10. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was intercepted. 3rd down now. Obviously, it's 4-down territory. 3rd down and 9 from the 49. Come on, boys. And here's Adams. Open over the middle. He's got it. Down to the 34. Carr's at 200 yards. And here's Carr. It's caught. 4:30 to go. And here's a throw. Catch the ball, Henry. And now it's 3rd down and 5 from the 29. 4:08 to go. I mean, Henry, come on. Make the damn ball catch. Here's a throw and it's caught. Beebe, I don't know who that even is, but he made the catch. Under 4 to go. No huddle here. Now I'm just going to throw it away and no one's open. Car's at 217 yards. 3:45 to go. We're at the 17 of the Lions. Here's a throw and it's caught. And it's a face mask. That's Connor. And that's going to tack on, well, not 15 yards because we're so close to the end zone. That's on an automatic first down. Down to the 6, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, down to the 6. 3:40 to go. Half distance to the goal line. Here's Henry, and Henry's got 3. A hat trick worth the touchdowns for Derrick Henry in the Super Bowl. And again, we're within a score. As he has a hat trick with the touchdowns. Now, thankfully the meter's back to normal. Here we go. They made it a 3-point game again. And the kick is good. It's down 31-28, but we need a stop. We need a stop. Here we go. Stop here, or anything less, or field goal or less here. Field goal or less. Henry has 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then the other one was through the air by Carr to Higby. That's a touchback. 3:37 to go. We need a stop right now. Come on. We need the pressure. We haven't had any pressure all game. Man alive. Is he gone again? I mean, how is that guy so open? I mean, Ritter only has 1 incomplete pass. At least it wasn't a touchdown. Come on. I mean, it's an offensive slugfest, but come on, D. Come on, D. Okay. 3 yards. And they're running back just 2 touchdowns as well out of their 4. Here we go. I mean, we're down to the place where a few more first downs might end this game here. And here we go. There's a run to play. I'm going to call a timeout right here. So they have to run another play before the 2-minute warning here. Come on. This could be the season right now. This could be the season. We have 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. 2:19. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Here's a throw. And it's intercepted! It's intercepted by 27! Xavier Rhodes over the quarterback to B, and it's a touchdown! Unbelievable! A pick six! And the Jaguars have the lead! Finally, our defense does something! It's a pick six! Xavier Rhodes! Unbelievable! Let's go! And the Jaguars have the lead! Let's go! The last clip ended. I might have just blown out your eardrums, but I cannot believe what just happened. A pick six for Xavier Rhodes. And we're up by 4. 2:09 to go. The Lions have all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning. 2:09 left on the clock. They need a touchdown because we're up by 4. Here we go. Here we go. This is where legends are made. And that's going to be a touchback that got 75 yards in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. They have the 2-minute warning plus all 3 timeouts. Here we go. I do not want to play prevent. I don't know why the hell you think I want to play that. Here we go. 2:09 to go. Keep them in bounds, boys. Come on. Where's the pressure? And it's caught. He got 4 yards. 2:04 to go. He went out of bounds. He's 299 yards right now. I cannot believe what just happened. Come on. And oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me! And Cup's gone again. Cup is gone again. Man. And the Lions, in what, 2 plays, take it the distance, and they're back in front. And that was a 2-minute warning right there. 1:55 to go. Extra points good. We need a field goal, tie, touchdown, take the lead here. Here we go. Field goal, tie it, touchdown to win it. You know what I want. I want the touchdown because our defense cannot do anything except for that pit six, which could be the difference in the game. Here we go. Here's it. Peterson up to the 28. 1:52. We have 2 timeouts. Here we go. Both defenses haven't really done anything. I mean, there's been a lot of points here in this game. Here we go. Here we go. And this guy's open. It's Hidby. And he's out of bounds. Whoa! That should be a flag. He was tackled on the bench. Here we go. We need a touchdown here, folks. Touchdown. Well, we don't need it, but I don't have any. Here we go. Here's a throw, and it's caught, although it was lobbed down to the 42. I'll run it here a little bit. Here we go. Good. Oh, I was gonna say good decision. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I do have Quay Walker. 1:10 to go. I want a touchdown. No! And it's a sack. Here's a throw and it's intercepted. It's intercepted and we're gonna lose. Man, I wanted to throw the ball away on the previous play. I couldn't. It was a sack and then intercepted by Quay Walker, and we're gonna lose. It's a devastating. We only have 2 timeouts. There's no point of calling anything. As the Lions got that long touchdown, they had 2 long touchdowns at Cup, and the Lions have won the Super Bowl 38-35. After that pit six, that gave us the lead. I think that gave us our first lead of the game, and then that long touchdown in the Cup, and then that sack on 2nd down, and then 3rd down, the Quay Walker interception. The Lions won their first ever Super Bowl and their first ever Super Bowl appearance. The Jaguars, unfortunately, lose 38-35. This was a good game. It just, towards the end, I couldn't throw it away on 2nd down, and then 3rd down, I forced it to R1, and he wasn't really that open, but I really had no choice because, I mean, I wasn't back in field. That's why I was too aggressive. I should have just tried for the field goal. I was going for the touchdown, but then that sack got us out of field goal range, and then I forced it into a tight window on 3rd down, and unfortunately, it was intercepted, and the Lions have won the Super Bowl 38-35. But Cup had 2 long touchdowns, including the game winner, which is this one right here, and now ended up being the game-winning touchdown at the end of the day. And Desmond Ritter, 307 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 90% completion percentage. I think I only had 1 incomplete pass, and then that pit six, and he's a Super Bowl 57 MVP. And then we lose 38-35, but I still had fun in this game. It was still a fun game. Which is, unfortunately, we fall a little bit short. Up there is, I believe, Cooper Kupp, Desmond Ritter, Jamal Williams, their head coach, Dan Campbell, and then I believe their middle linebacker as well. And so the Detroit Lions are Super Bowl 57 champs. And obviously the Jacksonville Jaguars fall in this game, which was almost felt like the game against Buffalo, where we won against Buffalo 39-38 in overtime. This one we lose 38-35. 251 yards for Carr, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. The first one was super unlucky. Second one was my fault. And then Ritter, yeah, I think he went 1 incomplete pass, and then the pit six, 370 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then their running back had, well, they had a total of 5 touchdowns. Ritter had 3, and then Williams had the other 2, and then we had a total of 5 touchdowns. Carr had 1 through the air. Henry had 3 on the ground, and then Xavier Rose had that pit six, which obviously gave us a 35-31 lead. But then that Cooper Kupp long touchdown, 2 plays later, gave him a 38-35 lead. And then we were driving, but then that 2nd down play, a sack, and then the 3rd down play, the Quay Walker interception, and we lose the game. I still hope you guys had a fun time watching. I gotta go because I have a guitar lesson in an hour, so I gotta go and shower. and shower and get ready. As unfortunately, this game is over. That was really unfortunate. This last episode of this series, but like I said, new Madden comes out in like what mid to late August, which is like 2.5 months from now. So there's not any time to do a season 2, because also I'm gonna be on the road a lot in the summer, so I'm not gonna have time to do a season 2. As I'm not doing a season 2 in this series, it Face the Franchise series or my career mode series. I won the Super Bowl in Face the Franchise and career mode. Lost it here in this series. But I'm not doing a season 2 in my career mode, Face the Franchise, or in this series, my Fantasy Draft Franchise series. In my Madden 23 Franchise series, I am gonna do a season 2, or really, let me put it this way, I'm gonna finish season 2 because I'm already in season 2. The only reason I'm doing a season 2 in my Franchise series is because I already started season 2. So I'm gonna try to win a Super Bowl in season 2 in my Green Bay Packers Madden 23 Franchise series, but unfortunately, I cannot win one here in this series. As that was unfortunate. That was real unfortunate. But at the end of the day, the defense obviously did not stop the Lions. The only time we did was that pick six. And then the offense, our offense did well. It's just that we scored on every drive except for 2 drives, which was the 2 interceptions. So out of all the drives between the two teams, there was points scored on every drive except for 3 drives. Obviously, those 3 drives, all 3 resulted in interceptions, and obviously, the one drive the Lions didn't score on was the pick six by Xavier Rhodes. But that was still a great play, and then obviously Cooper Kupp, 2 plays later, that long touchdown, and then we were driving, but the 2nd down play, sacked, 3rd down play, interception, and we lose the game. But in the end, it's just a video game, and I was on All-Pro. I mean, I wasn't on Rookie or Pro. There's Rookie, Pro, All-Pro, and All-Madden. I was on All-Pro, and unfortunately, we could not stop this team, as this was an offensive slugfest, as there was, 73 points scored, if I'm doing my math right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, there's actually 74 points scored, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I believe there was 74 points scored between the two teams. Lions win at 38-35. I gotta actually go right now to get showered and get ready for my guitar lesson and leave in like 10-15 minutes. As unfortunately, we lose the game 38-35, but at the end of the day, it's just a video game. Life moves on. And even if this is real life, in real life it's just a game, and obviously here in this video game, it's just a video game. It was still a fun game to play, and you guys you guys at home probably had a fun time watching this episode, especially when I blew your eardrums out after that pick six. But it is what it is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I still hope you enjoyed this video despite me losing. But it is what it is, and at the end of the day, it's just a video game. I hope you enjoyed this video still, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, down red, closing the board, if that's up, so the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what, I'm going to see you in my next video here on this channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, see you next time. Or I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, see you next time. Eat a lot of bacon, and go Jaguars.